Happy Wednesday, everybody.
Hello, folks.
It's hump day.
Hey.
Welcome in, Steve and Scott and Dean and Freddie.
Freddie.
Freddie. I'm sitting in a chair, and it may look like everybody's off here, but I'm sitting in a chair and he's sitting on the couch. So he's more comfortable and I'm more comfortable.
So yeah, we're gonna
Short people have to sit on a chair.
Charlie horse in my leg.
Hey, Nick.
Where's the victim?
Hi, Nick. Welcome in. Movie Mania Nick. Watch his channel. He watches movies, so you don't have to.
That saying is very interesting.
It's catchy, right?
It's catchy, but I'm thinking I would watch Nick so that I know what movies to go see. It's not like
okay. He watches movies, so you might go see them. Hi, Works. Welcome in.
Hey, Works.
Light number 3.
Everybody's
Hi,
coming.
Michelle.
Hey, Michelle.
Hey, Michelle.
Hi, Kay.
Hey.
Oh, I'm going to show you, Kay, how the gazebo is. Sounds like... Look at Nick. He's just
so nice.
appeasing me. Thank you so much. She's saying, Carol, good evening.
Carol.
Oh, you guys, you've got to watch Carol on Fridays. Well, Carol, Bruce, Bodie, Gemma. They've been going to some cool places around Scotland and taking you along with them.
Oh, that's right.
It is very cool. Everybody's saying hey to each other. Dean the turkey likes. Thank you, Dean.
Happy birthday to you. Come on. That was yesterday, right?
Yeah, my birthday was yesterday.
Yeah.
Had a great day. My Nick made dinner at my son's house, and my grandkids and kids were there. It was fun.
Oh, nice.
It was very nice. Thank you, Nick. What's this? Oh, she's singing. I'm like, what is that, Dean?
Sing with me.
It was, Carol. Thank you. It was very lovely.
I wish you a happy birthday in German. Happy Geburtstag.
Thank you, Steve.
Yeah. One of the few words I know in German.
Oh.
Thank you, Michelle.
Geburtstag.
Well, you really do know how to sing, Dean, the turkey lecture.
Yeah.
Not that Dean, the live place, doesn't know how to sing, but
Figaro. I mean,
for those of you who are wondering how Dean, the live place Dean, his gazebo went, here's a little picture
there
of
it is.
Completed gazebo.
There it is, Kay.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah, it's cool because, as you can see, it has 2 levels of protection around it. It's got the screen, which doesn't really keep much light out. And then there's the curtain thingy, so drapes, whatever you would call that. Yeah, so you can actually have complete privacy if you want. And yeah, and you see it's got ventilation at the top. The water does drain out towards the posts, and it comes out from the house because the concrete slab is actually, of course, angled away from the house slightly. So, yeah.
Welcome in, Tim, Tiki Man fan. So that screen's basically a mosquito deterrent.
Yeah, it does that. I mean, for sure.
That's nice. Do you have lights on the inside?
No, we were talking about that today. We're probably going to get battery powered lights and they can hang from the top that are remote, because we won't use the lights that much. So battery is fine. Then you don't have to worry about a cable or anything like that.
Well, you say you want to go out there and take your laptop and work. So.
Oh yeah, I've already been out there working. It's awesome.
You get a signal out there?
Yeah, it's good enough. Yep. Thank you, Kay.
Yeah, Kay approves.
Thank you, Michelle.
It's Kay approved.
Thank you very much.
Everybody loves it.
Wish I could take claim to putting it together, but
Yeah, how much did you do, Dean?
quite a not bit.
Were you the supervisor?
Yes,
Moral
I was
support.
I was the water bottle go-getter. No, we hired somebody. Yeah.
So this is my concern because I kind of want the same thing, but I don't want the gazebo. I just want the cover. So, but I've seen the ones. Well, I do want kind of like you, but the roof. Do you feel like it's a quality roof that after the first hailstorm, it's either going to go, or you think it's going to do pretty well?
Oh, I think they're all good. I mean, yeah. I mean, the brand of that one is Purple Leaf. If you want to look it up.
Okay.
You can buy it on Amazon. You can buy it directly from them. It turns out to be the same because Amazon is cheaper, but they charge a big shipping fee. Purple Leaf does not charge a shipping fee, but they make up for it with the price.
Right.
But I mean, look at Purple Leaf. I recommend it. There's other brands, but it's no small thing. There's a lot of parts in there.
Rachel.
Yes, works. That would be awesome.
Rachel.
And here's Rachel.
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 Hi, Rachel. Hello, it's Wednesday. Happy Wednesday.
Hey, Jason, welcome in. That's the best way to hire someone. I'm going to have to do that. I can't do that. Everybody's saying hi, Rachel.
Yeah.
Paul as well.
Hi, Paul. Welcome in.
Paul.
Okay. We're going to start the show, and then I didn't do a full show, so whatever time is left, we're going to play blank slate and see how it flows and see if this works. We're not going to keep score today, but we're just going to go through the mechanics. Hi, Gloria.
Gloria.
All right. There's my little animals. Aren't I creative with AI?
Very good, Mary Ellen.
Thank you. All right, we're going to switch gears from how well do you know Disney for a little while and do how well do you know Harry Potter? I think it was getting a little stale, and I'm speaking for myself. Welcome in, Amy. Okay,
Amy.
Who won, Amy? Who won your show? Who won the trivia? Like the back of your head.
Hi, Tim.
Thank you, Works. So we're going to try this for a few weeks because a lot of people are Harry Potter people too. So you are too, Scott, right? Yes. All right. What are Harry's parents' names? What are Harry's parents' names?
That's terrible. I know them and I can't think of them.
Gloria and Jason.
Gloria.
That's my guess.
Congratulations, Nico and Donna, for
What
winning.
are Harry's parents' names? Mr. and Mrs. Potter.
Michelle says Lily and James. Carol says Lily and James. Tim says Lily and James. Mr. and Mrs. Potter. James and Lily. Lily can't remember Dad. Rachel.
Yeah, I have no idea. It's been years since I read the books or watched any of the movies.
I know, the books are the best.
By the way, have people wished you a happy birthday?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Happy belated birthday, Mary Ellen.
Thank you, Rachel.
And super belated to Dean, but we can still celebrate.
That's
Thank
right.
you, Rachel. Yes.
We're almost twinsies.
We're
right.
very close.
We're very close. Hey, Lisa, Jersey girl in the house. The parents that never show up for the parent-teacher meetings.
Hi, Lisa.
The answer is Lily and James.
James.
You know, they only appear here and there. They're talked about, but you know, there's only a couple of instances where you actually see them. I mean, they're dead, so they appear in spirit.
Hey, Lisa.
All right. Who guards the entrance to the Gryffindor common rooms?
Common.
Who?
Common. I'm looking at your spelling.
Oh.
Is it the portraits?
But who is that in the portrait?
Oh.
Oh.
What's the name?
The headless guy, isn't it?
Paul Revere.
Huh?
Lisa.
Okay, wait a minute. I got to put Rachel at the top.
No! Heidi!
She's being buried down at the bottom.
She wants to drink in private.
Works said she's right. Okay, Tim says the fat lady.
So does
Carol says the fat lady.
Huh?
Yeah.
Was it the fat lady, Scott?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sir Cadogan. Until she's replaced by Sir Cadogan, whatever. The fat lady.
Wait, is she actually referred to as the fat lady? Or I thought we were just being
She
fresh here.
He definitely is.
Huh?
Lisa, what a pair of teeth tonight?
The bouncer.
Of course.
The answer is the fat lady.
Ah.
I wouldn't know. Does she sing?
He does. That's why she's called the fat lady. It's not over till the fat lady sings. And
that's funny.
She's an opera singer. Yes, a fat lady. No offense intended. I know. I guess it's because it's a bunch of kids, and that's just what they call her. They never gave her a name.
Interesting.
All right. What is Harry's Patronus? Does everybody know what a Patronus is? It's when he has, and he doesn't learn it right away. He has to be a little older, but when he does his wand, there's an animal that gets projected and helps protect.
Oh. Okay.
All right. Tim says a stag. Michelle says a stag.
Yeah.
Harry. Nick says a wand. Carol.
You're a wizard, Nick.
I mean, it definitely is a wand, but ready to week not. So Dunkel Warsteiner.
Okay.
Of course.
I would have gotten this wrong.
A deer. A stag.
So then who's the owl? Who's got the owl?
Well, he has an owl too, but that's not his Patronus. That's just his. Everybody at Hogwarts has a pet animal, and his just happens to be a pet.
Hedwig is the owl.
Hedwig is the owl. Yes. Yeah. All right. The answer is a stag. And that's his Patronus right there. He doesn't learn it right away. He had to mature to, but it's a very powerful thing to protect him with. I'm certain I don't know.
I don't remember that one.
His father's Patronus was also a stag. Exactly. Yes, but the wrong deer, my dear. Well, I'm sorry, Tim. I Googled Harry's Patronus, and that's what they popped up. So, is that Hermione's, Tim? All right. Here's our question of the night. It protects against Dementors. Yes, it does. Okay. Pros and cons. Staying on or off property. I think we kind of talked about this at one point, but it just keeps coming up and up and up because prices keep going up and up and up for the resorts. Although now they're throwing in, dining packages and what have you to try and entice you to go ahead and do it. But more and more people are staying at Airbnbs or hotels
VRBO,
near there.
Yep.
And Dean, I know, you've kind of told us about what your opinion is, or what you're leaning towards now.
Yeah, which I just summarized by saying so many advantages to staying off property for me now. Basically, the price is the same or less to have an entire house with your own pool. And I like getting off property because it feels like a break from the craziness of it. It's not crazy, but if you want to hit the parks hard, it's so nice to be inside the bubble. But I like being off property. That's my 2 cents.
Yeah, no, I get it. Amy says I do on property unless I travel with family. And I get that. Sorry, but Universal is looking better and better right now. Well, and that was another thing. Universal's staying on property, Universal's cheaper and it has more perks, you know, than Disney ones. But and now with the Epic, like, I mean, I guess you could stay at Universal and then do a day or two at Disney.
Yeah, I've always been a diehard, let's stay on property, let's not escape the Disney bubble, but the prices are just so astronomical. And for a family, anything above 4, they don't really accommodate you well. There's a couple options. You can get like a suite at Art of Animation. I think Pop Century might have some too that are for family of 6. But otherwise, you're paying ridiculous prices to get one of the not concierge. What is it?
Sweet.
Like one of the higher level vacation club rooms. It's ridiculous when you think you can get an entire house, just like Dean was saying, with a pool of your own.
Yeah.
Well, and now ticket prices are so they're going up and up. So depending on what park you go to, Magic Kingdom being the most expensive, where the little kids really want to go, you're talking about big bucks.
Right. And if you plan to Uber or anything to get to the park a little bit faster, it's not really much of a price difference if you're staying relatively close.
True.
I find that Disney transportation has kind of become less reliable bus-wise than it used to be. I mean, you can obviously take their other forms of transportation, but...
Don't talk to Freddie McGowan about their buses.
Uh-oh.
That was not his favorite.
He didn't like the buses?
No.
It was crammed. I agree with him. We were being jostled. We had to stand up, and I couldn't hold on. I mean, it was crazy. They should have never packed them in that tight.
Yeah.
Welcome in, Keith. Thank you very much. So Works is saying now she does both. Thank you, Keith.
If I were to go solo, though, I would absolutely stay on property just because I think I'd feel a little bit more safe. Maybe
That's what I did. Yes.
Yeah, it might be a false sense of security, but
yeah.
No, that's what when I went by myself, I stayed on property because then I could jump on their transportation and not have to risk going back and forth in an Uber of people I don't even know.
One other thing you could consider, Rachel, is if you're there alone, you could stay at a hotel near Disney Springs. They're less, and you can get bus transportation from there. And it's not busy to go from Springs into. You can only go to the resorts from there, but you get to a resort, then you easily get to a park. So it's a little more time. But
yeah, or even like hop on a boat to Riverside and go from there.
And Riverside and them have rooms that can sleep 5, right? Because
they do have them.
Beds and a pull-out couch.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yep, I've stayed in those.
Lisa said that 7 years ago, All-Star Music Family Suite was $170. Now it's around $360 with the discount.
All-Star Music?
Good Lord.
Gosh.
I mean, that's a lot.
That is a lot. Okay.
Oh, I really missed a lot. Even when we stay on property, we lift from place to place, no bus waits.
Oh, good idea. Yeah.
Okay. We like the Dolphin for the perks and transportation, boats to Epcot or studios and buses. Yes. Then we switch to Universal Hotel. Just me and my husband go now. Freddie and I stayed at the Dolphin. No, we stayed at the Swan. The Swan. And, you know, it's way cheaper than the Yacht and Beach Club or Boardwalk. And you're right there. And you get every perk they get. So you're right, Michelle.
Now, do they use the actual Disney buses to stop at those resorts? No way. Oh, so there's really no disadvantage.
No.
Uh-huh.
No, and it's in walking distance to Epcot or to Hollywood
Epcot.
Studios.
Or to Skyliner. Yeah.
Or the Skyliner.
Yeah.
And, you know, the boats. I mean, it's awesome. And especially if you have into the Hilton. If you have Hilton points, I know it takes a lot, but you could do it.
Yeah, I did it. And I got free nights at the Dolphin.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
I know Ed and Heather, Texas Takes, she watches for deals all the time and jumps on it when they have good deals at the Swan and Dolphin. I agree with you, Amy. Rachel and I agree with you. It just and like Rachel said, maybe it's a false sense of security. I don't know, but I do feel safer doing that.
Yeah.
All right, we're to the bracket. Good Morning Vietnam or National Treasure?
Wow, it's going to get hard.
Good morning, Vietnam.
Okay.
Me too.
It's going to get ugly now, folks. For the safe factor, agreed.
All right, we got 2 Good Morning Vietnams. I'll try to count, Mary Ellen.
Okay, thank you.
I go for Good Morning Vietnam.
You do?
Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7-1 so far.
National Treasure for me.
7-2, 7-3. Hey, Arjons.
Hey, Richard. Welcome in.
7-3. I'm also National Treasure, so 7-4. 7-5.
I'm National Treasure.
8-5. 8-6. Nine to 6.
Did everybody vote?
Yeah, it's going to be Good Morning Vietnam. Oh boy,
Okay.
that was pathetic. 10-6.
All right, next. Swiss Family Robinson or Treasure Island?
It's like putting twins against each other.
I know. I had to kind of.
No, I get it.
This makes me sad.
Treasure Island. Treasure Island for me too.
Oh, that's a tough one.
Treasure Island for me as well.
3 Treasure Islands. All right, 3-1, 3-2, 4-2, 5-2,
Treasure Island.
6-2, 7-2. Swiss Family meets the Robinsons. Swiss Miss and Family. Oh no, the joke threw me off.
Swiss Family.
7-6, 8-6, 8-7, 8. Oh my gosh, I think I have a tie so far.
No.
Let me count again. So I think Stephen Scott said Treasure and Freddie said Treasure. I think Rachel, you said Swiss. No, she didn't said Treasure.
Yeah, I said Treasure.
Marilyn, what did you say?
She
don't want to say.
I hadn't. Probably Treasure Island.
Okay, 5. So I'm going to say 5-1 from us. Now I'm going to go back and count. 5-2, 5-3, 6-3, 7-3, 7-4, 8-4, 8-5, 9-5, 9-6, 10-6, 11-6, 11-7. It's Treasure.
Okay.
Treasure Island.
Treasure Island moves on.
Thank you, everybody, for voting.
Yeah, it's a good turnout.
Pete's Dragon or the Chronicles of Narnia?
I'm going with Pete's Dragon. All right, I'm going with the Chronicles of Narnia.
Okay, 1-1.
1-1.
Narnia for me.
The house
2-1.
divided.
Narnia for me.
3-1.
Narnia for me.
4-1. 5-1. 5-2. 6-2. 6-3. 7-3. 7-4. 8-4. 8-4 up to Nick. 8-5 with Jason. 9-5 with Paul. 9-6 with Michelle. 10-6 with Works. Pretty sure it's going to be Narnia.
Yeah.
Okay.
10-6 as of right now.
Tim says, although I'm not a Helen Reddy fan, no offense.
Helen Reddy, is she a singer on Pete's Dragon?
Yeah. And she acts in it.
Oh, she acts in it.
Yeah. I mean, she's not still with us, is she?
I don't think so. Man, I haven't heard that name in a long time.
Helen Reddy?
I think she's still living, yeah.
Yeah.
Huh?
Splash or 3 Men and a Baby?
Splash.
Tim says just the
Splash for me too.
All right. 2.
3 Men and a Baby.
2-1.
3 men and a baby.
Paul says she's passed. She sings Candle on the Water in
2-2.
that movie. Yes, she does.
3-2. 4-2. 5-2. 5-3. 6-3. 7-3. 8-3. 8-3. I'm 3 men. 8-4. 9-4.
I'm 3 Men.
9-5. 9-6. 10-6. I've got 10-6.
I like them both.
Oh, 10-7.
Baby. What'd you pick?
All right.
I picked 3 men and a baby.
Yeah. I got 10-7 in favor of Splash.
Wow.
Flash.
Way to go, Splash.
2020, Dean, she passed.
Oh.
Oh,
Recent.
recent.
Ooh,
Turner and Hooch or Hocus Pocus?
I like both those. You want Turner and Hooch?
Yeah.
That's the
I'm
last
gonna
one.
go, yeah, I'm going to go with Hocus Pocus.
Okay, 1-1.
Hocus Pocus for me.
Okay, 2-1. Hocus.
Turner and Hooch.
2-2. Mary Ellen.
Turner and Hooch.
3-2. 4-2. Okay, 4-2. Now let's count here. 4-3. 4-4. 4-5. Oh, it's jumping. 4-3, 4-4, 4-5. 5-5. 6.
Nick is torn.
5, 7, 6. 8. Oh man.
Why? What did you pick?
Oh, I'm just losing count. That's what's happened. It
Oh.
switched. All right, give it to me again. I think Steve and Scott were Turner and Hooch, right? No.
Yes.
Scott was Turner and Hooch, and I was Hocus Pocus.
Okay, well, and Rachel?
Turner and Hooch.
Okay, that's 2-1. Freddie?
Hocus Pocus.
Okay, 2-2. Mary Ellen?
Turner and Hooch.
3-2, 4-2. Okay, it's 4-2. Turner and Hooch so far. Now I gotta go back. Okay.
Kay picked it because she loves the dog.
Okay, 4-3, 4-4,
Yes, you
4-5, 5-5, 5-6, 5-7, 6-7, 7-7, 7-8, 8-8, 9-8.
Wow.
I have 9-8 in favor of Turner and Hooch.
Wow, that's crazy.
Man, it was like back and forth.
All because of the dog, eh?
Yes.
The
Oh,
slobbering dog.
Yeah.
Jason went with Turner and Hooch too. Oh,
Wait.
Joey, the Keith went with Hocus Pocus.
Oh my gosh, what did I just say it was?
You said 98 before they.
Yeah. Okay, 9 to 8. Then it went to 10 to 8. Then it went to 10 to 9. Then it went to 11 to 9. Okay.
Woot, woot, Tim. Woot, Hooch.
I've got Turner and Hooch by 2.
Who knew?
I mean, you guys are all going to start to question my counting abilities.
No, look what look what
Okay.
Nick.
Nick, thank you. All right.
He confirmed it.
Perfect.
All right, Raiders of the Lost Ark or Cool Runnings?
This will be
Cool Runnings for me too.
okay. Freddie?
Is there a dog in any of them?
There was a dog implied. No.
True.
Because there's snow, I'll go for cool runnings.
There was an
This
egg
is
in it.
surprising me.
Because there were sled dogs.
Remember
If
the
Cool
egg
Runnings
stand?
beats Raiders of the Lost Ark,
Remember I
I
had
might
the
have
egg?
to get counseling. All right.
Ooh.
So, Rachel, what did you say?
I'm going for Cool Runnings because I think it's time you get a counselor, I guess.
Yes, Rachel.
I'm dreaming right now. I cannot believe this. All right, 4 of us. What did you say, Mary Ellen?
Raiders. As much as I love John Candy, Raiders is one of the greatest action movies of all time.
Yes. Okay, so
I
it's
really need to watch more movies.
4 to 2 from us. I got to count this. This is crazy.
Why did it have to be snakes?
Why did it have to be Cool Runnings? All right, let's do this. 4 to 2. All right. 5 to 2, 5 to 3, 6 to 3, 6 to 4, 6 to 5 at Gloria, 6 to 6, 6 to 7, 6 to 8, 6 to 9,
He said he was drinking.
6 to 10, 6 to 11. Yes, Lisa, no kidding. Wow.
He didn't say what he was drinking, though, Lisa. We're talking Coke.
That was the shocker of the year for me, but Raiders has won.
Okay. What was the final?
11 to 6.
Okay. Mary Poppins or Secretariat?
Easy.
Easy.
Mary.
Mary all the way.
Scott,
Secretariat.
you like Secretariat?
Tell me what.
You like Toby Maguire?
Oh, yeah, he was good, Scott. You're right. Okay, I heard Rachel say Mary. What did Freddie say?
Secretariat.
Okay, so 1 to 1. Steve, what did you say?
Oh boy. I'm going to go with Mary Poppins because I like Dick Van Dyke.
2 to 1, and then Scott said Secretariat, so 2 to 2. I'm Mary Poppins. 3 to 2. Mary Ellen?
I'm Mary Poppins.
Okay. 4 to 2. So let's count.
Tim
5 to 2.
just
6
cut
to
off short.
2.
Poppins.
7 to 2. 8 to 2. 9 to 2. 10 to 2. 11 to 2. 12 to 2. 13 to 2. 14. It's a runaway.
Just because she had an umbrella, like.
Mary Poppins because he's cool.
I got 15 to 2.
Oh, really? Okay. Who was? Oh, it was Scott and Freddie for Secretariat.
Yes.
Okay. Well, maybe one day you two could just sit down and watch that movie together.
A great movie. It's a great movie.
Santa Claus, the Santa Claus, or Pirates of the Caribbean. That is
Pirates.
something I
I'm
voted.
going with Pirates too.
Okay. 2 to nothing Pirates.
Yar. Me too.
Pirates. For me.
Carol, you sound like me. I'm always surprised when mine goes through.
Mary Ellen?
I'm going to Santa Claus.
Ooh, okay. 5 to 1.
Let's not
1,
be
2,
surprised
3,
about
4,
this.
5 to 1. 6 to 1, 7 to 1, 8 to 1, 9 to 1, 10 to 1, 11 to 1, 12 to 1, 13 to 1, 14 to 1, 14 2, 14 3.
I was kind of hoping for an upset, but
14-4. Okay. I have got 14-4. Pirates.
Hey, at least we got 4 guys. I think that's pretty good. Mary Ellen goes with the opposite big shark. No, it's not. No, you have to understand my love for Christmas, and it's just I can't go against Christmas.
Fair enough.
All right, so now we're done with the show portion. Was that 8 questions?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to bring ourselves back up on the screen, and we're going to try plain blank slate. I was going to do at Mad Libs, but because the PowerPoint doesn't let you put in answers, like I would have to kind of manipulate it to then share my screen and do it. I switched to this game, and we'll see how it works. If it doesn't work, then we go back to questions again next week. But here's how it goes. I'm going to show you a card, and it says sure blank, and you have to come up with your answer for the blank. It could be sure thing, it could be sure whatever, but the goal is you just want to match one other person, because if you only match one other person, you get 3 points. If you match 2 or more people, you only get 1 point. So give out just off the top of your head, you'd be surprised how often you match with at least one other person. And then we're not going to show ours until you guys show yours, because we don't want you to cheat.
Yeah, and we should within us 6 people here, don't look at the chat to get your answer.
Yes, true.
Okay. Tim.
If that's your answer, then that's your answer, Tim.
Yes, you may not get any points. You won't make any points.
You probably won't match anybody, but maybe.
What is it?
Sure blank.
Is that the one we're doing right now?
Yeah, let's do it, because they've already started putting in
Oh, okay.
answers. Well, Tim did.
Well, I'm putting what came to my mind first.
So much like the game Just One. Oh, I didn't know that. Sure thing, says Lisa. Sure bet, says Gloria. That's a good one. That's different.
Very good.
Sure thing, says Amy. So already you can count on you 3 having 1 point, because there's at least 3 people who got the same answer. Now, we don't know what we've said yet. Somebody could have matched exactly like Gloria.
Right. We'll throw things off.
That's fine, Tim. I mean, somebody could. We don't know what we put. Freddie is not amused. I think he needs Mr. Peanut.
It's in the bin.
It is not in the bin.
He's trying to fight his way out of the bin all week. Every time he gets near the top, they say stick him back down to the bottom again.
Is he coming out on his own?
Yeah, well, he's trying to.
He's pretty strong.
Yikes, that's scary.
That's why they're all having nightmares. Sure fire. That's a good one.
Real good.
Sure deodorant. Hey.
Nice. Yeah. There it is.
Tim, didn't you finish the line? Well,
yeah, we know what he meant.
We get the idea, Jason. All right. So let's just show our answers, and we'll see if we matched anybody else in chat.
Lisa, just for you.
Sure thing. Sure fire. Oh. Did you really, Steve? Sure, yep. Says Rachel. So that means work hard, and Steve and Scott get 3 points.
That's nice.
They matched just 2 people. And it's completely different answer than all of us. And the rest of us basically get 1 point except for Rachel. I'm sorry, Rachel. Oh, and Tim. Nobody matched Tim. But good try, Tim. All right, next one. We won't keep track this week, but we will next time. Blank burn. Blank burn.
Show me the spelling.
Fire.
Blank.
Huh?
Sunburn. Good one, Lisa. Rug burn, said Nick. Crash and burn, says Tim. That's a good one. Sunburn. Freezer burn. These are good.
Yeah, real good.
That's good. Oh, what? No, it's okay, Tim. You can do crash and burn. I mean, you're just putting an and in the middle.
Yeah.
Slow burn says works. Okay. Cold burn says Carol. What did you all get? Feel the burn. Good. Rug burn. So you matched with Nick.
Nick. Yep.
You guys got 3 points. Sunburn, Freddie got. Sure, sunburn. So
Yeah.
there was somebody else who said sunburn. Oh, Gloria and Lisa. So you
I
all
am sunburned. Look.
You sure are.
It works. You and I got slow burn.
Nice.
So we got 3 points. They got 3 points, and then everybody else pretty much got 1 point. Feel you could do more than one. I bet the whole point is to try and match with somebody. So somebody may not do 2 words or 3 words or whatever, but they did this time. All right.
It was a workout phrase.
Yeah.
So like if you're running hard, you're gonna feel the burn. Yeah.
So works. This is working out well because there's some. I wasn't sure there would be just 2 matchups, but blank date. Blank date.
Done. I predict there'll be about 5 or 6 same answers here.
Geez, Freddie, your belly is so red you can warm bourbon on it. He sat outside, and I said, "Hey, you're getting kind of red." "Oh no, it's fine." It was really okay. What did I say?
I didn't really
blind date.
I didn't really heat the bourbon earlier. I just threw a couple of eggs, cracked a couple of eggs on it, and had a couple of fried eggs. Like,
Blind date, says Jason. First date, says Nick. Blind.
I think there's going to be a lot of the same people.
Blind. Save the date. That's a
Nice.
good Carol. Prom date, says works. See, that's thinking outside the box. You just never know who might say that. Okay.
Or you could do a Raiders of the Lost Ark quote, bad dates.
Don't touch them.
Okay, what'd you all come up with? First date, says Rachel. Blind date. I did too. I did blind date. What did you come with, Freddie? Blind. First date. Okay, what was yours, Rachel?
Oh, can you read that or not?
Okay, so you 2 matched, but somebody else did too. Nick said first date. A lot of people said blind date. So most people got 1. Nobody matched, just one other person. So 1 point for many people.
Yeah.
But I mean, great answers. All right. Blank bug. Blank bug. They're over there. Okay, so Lisa said ladybug. Tim says bed bug. That's a good one. Paul said bed bug. Stink bug, said Nick. Doodle bug, says Carol.
Nice.
Love bug, said works. So did Jason. Junebug says Amy, and Michelle said bedbug. There's already a couple of matches in chat. Dead bug says Gloria. Okay, what did you guys come up with? Slug bug. Junebug, you matched with Amy. Stink bug, you matched with Keith.
Keith.
You came up with stink bug. What'd you come up with, Freddie? I said ladybug. You said bedbug.
Okay.
So wait, I matched with somebody. Lisa. Hey, Lisa, we matched. And Freddie matched with Michelle and Paul and Tim. So I'm not sure how I'm going to keep track of points.
I think next week I will just devote myself to keeping track of points.
Well, that's very nice of you. Yes, you matched with Steve and Scott. So really, you got 3 points because I think your only match was with Steve and Scott. So you would have done well. And I think I only matched with Lisa. So we would have gotten 3 points. Okay. Game blank. Game blank. Then we have to get Dean a drink next week.
I know.
Game one, good one. Game over.
Lisa, I'll give you some more, Steiner.
Sounds good to me.
Night, over, day. Game Edna. Not sure what that means, Tim. Game on. Game over.
Edna average.
Game for it. Freddie. Game blank. Game of Thrones. That's a good one.
Oh.
I didn't think of that one. Okay, what did you guys come up with? Game, set, match. That's a good one. Game.
Oh, cool.
That's a good one. Game show.
Very good.
Oh, I got game show
That's
too.
Freddie. Nice.
So you guys got 3 points. You guys are doing really well.
Brilliant minds think alike.
I said game night. Nobody.
I'm very good at coming up with ones that nobody thinks of.
Game night, though.
Oh, they did? Oh, yes. Amy. Amy said game night.
Dame Edna
We would've
average.
gotten
Is
3.
that right? Take them on.
Yeah, we know Dame Edna. Well, so
All right, Humphreys.
it said game Edna. So were you just doing a play on words? Make sure that, because she's behind. Okay. That was a good round. There were some matches there, 3-pointers. Okay. Moon blank. Moon blank.
I know what Lisa's going to say.
That's the wrong way around.
Yeah,
It's the wrong way around.
her word would come before blue. I mean moon. Blue moon.
No.
Oh, I thought you meant the beer.
You'll see.
Moon pie, good one. Moon river. Yes, just a pun. Okay, Tim, I'm slow. Moon night. Moon river, moon beam, moon pie, moon walk. Wow, these are good. Moon struck, moon pie, river. Oh, you're on the hook now, Lisa.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have thrown that out there. Yes.
Oh, moonshine.
Uh-huh.
Did she say that?
No, she
Moon
didn't.
shoes. That's a good one.
Remember moon
It
boots?
said moon light. What'd you say, Freddie? You said light? I swear we did not look at each other's answers. Moon over Miami. Oh, that's cute. I like that. Moonshine.
Oh.
Did you match with anybody, D?
If Tim was or somebody suggested it, I can't remember who.
It was Tim.
Tim, but Tim's
He was
wife.
hoping Lisa would say it.
I matched Tim's wife.
The wife says moonshine.
Yes.
Okay. I did. Oh, yeah, I matched with you, which I swear we did not look at each other's answers. I'm too busy looking at chat. Blank flow. Blank flow. I didn't say moonshine and how. What'd she say? I didn't say moonshine have brought shame upon my house. Okay, Mulan.
Blank flow.
Water flow. Ant flow. I like that.
Ant flow.
flow.
That's so funny.
Okay.
That's good.
Dance flow. Lava flow. Ebb and flow. That's what Kay said. That's good, Gloria. Overflow. Let it flow. Very good.
Let it flow.
I don't know.
Okay, what'd you guys come up with? Go with the flow. Good one.
Overflow.
Overflow. I said overflow too.
I did.
You, me, and Keith.
Airflow.
Airflow. That's a good one. Slow flow. Somebody said slow flow.
I'm going to make you all feel better. I only have 1 point.
It's not about the points, Rachel. It's about the taking part.
It just means that I have a very unique mind, I think.
And yeah, you start connecting with somebody else with a unique mind and you can make points. Yeah.
And what do points make? Prizes.
Blank juice. Tim said, stop that, Dean.
I will. All right.
I know that what the number one answer is going to be.
I know.
Yeah.
No, it's so to think outside the box is hard. Lots of orange juices. In fact, all of the answers are orange juice. Beetle juice. That's a good one.
That is really good.
I mean, Works. That was Works who said that. Apple juice is Keith. Lemon juice, said Michelle. Grape juice. Java juice. Works, that's a good one. It is a good one. Beetlejuice. Jason said fresh squeeze juice.
Nice.
Jungle juice.
Nice.
Hey, there you go. There's your little connection, Rachel. Tim.
I matched somebody. Oh, yeah.
Fizzy juice. Okay, Freddie, show yours.
I don't see it.
He also said Beetlejuice. Works and Freddie.
Well, I knew everybody was going to go for orange juice.
Look at you two.
Yeah. Grape, and so did Gloria. She said grape.
And so Steve, Dean, and mine's orange juice. Mine, I got a 1. But sometimes it's nice just to get a 1.
For
How
sure.
How many points do you get if it's just matching with one person?
3.
3.
Yeah, now I have 4 points.
I know.
8.
You've got something going with Tim. Atta girl, Rachel, he said.
5 minutes left.
Okay, we have one more left. Easter blank. Easter blank. I like that you're keeping track, Works, because I don't know, but you've done really well.
That's what we should do. Each should keep track of their own. We're all honest folk.
Well, we'll soon find out.
Easter blank. Easter Sunday, Easter egg, Easter basket. I was stalled for points. Yup. basket, bonnet, Sunday, Easter Sunday, Easter egg, Easter eggs. Hi, Donna.
Hey, Donna.
You're making banana bread.
Sweet.
No pun intended. Sweet. Easter break. That one's a good one.
Mhm.
All right. What'd you guys come up
What
with?
happens if you get a good one and nobody else gets it?
Well, it's hit and miss. Easter
Find it there.
Easter bunny. Easter bonnet, Easter bunny. Hey, Stephen, Scott, and Freddie got the same answer. And mine was Easter egg. So I ended up getting it with, I think, Gloria, I can't go up. But I got it with a couple other people. The missus says candy. Easter candy's a good one. You only have to match one. No one said bunny in chat. I know. What does that say? Pennsylvania?
Hey, it hadn't come up yet.
Hey, Dean, that's a groundhog, not a bunny.
Oh, that's true.
I have to tell you guys, Freddie and I went to this small town, well, with Nick and my other, it was just Nick and Freddie and I, my Nick. And we went to this old opera house that was built in 1902.
Ralston.
In Ralston, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Now, if you could see Ralston, Oklahoma, it's like a ghost town. But back in the heyday, it was like bustling. It's right on the Arkansas River, and the tribes did not allow alcohol on their their reservations. So
Lisa,
this is a whiskey town. So if they wanted to drink, they all had to come into Ralston, and so it was just basically bars and all in there. But on the bottom, there's businesses. On top, there was an opera house, and so you had to go. Like today, you would never know. There is a sign outside, but you're like, well, where is it? So the owner of the shop downstairs said, hey, you wanted to go upstairs and see the opera house? We're like, yeah. So you guys, like, it preserved so well. Unbelievable. Had vaudeville acts and silent movies and Will Rogers, and it had Stanley Laurel, and it had Houdini, Buster Keaton. Even Theodore Roosevelt came to do a speech outside of it. I mean, how does that happen? Like, it goes from a town that had all this activity and all these big people coming through to, like, if you could see it today, you'd be going, oh
yeah.
Martin
Scorsese
was there, and they actually shot some of the scenes from the Killing of the Flower Moon.
Yeah.
In Ralston.
Yeah. Because I mean, it's still set, like, it still looks like it's back in 1902, and nobody lives there. So it was a perfect place to shoot scenes because nobody would interfere. It was just, anyway.
This guy was so passionate, and he deserves more. And he drew. There's pictures all around the whole wall, all the walls that he actually drew himself.
Yes. Of vaudeville and silent movie characters.
It's just a shame that someone like that. He's looked after it well, don't get me wrong, but need a new roof, and I would.
Now they just have ghost hunters and people like that come by and do things. After they built the talking movie theater across the street, not many people came back into his theater or that theater. But anyway, I was in his antique shop looking for a partner for Mr. Peanut, and I was not successful, but did look, and I'm on a quest. There's got to be a Mrs. Peanut out there somewhere.
Well, she'll go in the bin with Mr. Peanut as well.
Thank you, Lisa, very much. What? I don't know what you're what about. Thank you, Michelle. If you could, I wish you all could see it now. Lisa wants to save Ralston out. You really would if you saw it in real life. I know. I'm sure you do, Donna. It used to be a hub. Yeah, back in the day.
There's a lovely cafe there. Does good food in Ralston. Very good.
It's had some damage, some fire and whatever.
Ooh.
So it's, anyway, they're hopeful, there are people that come and go through there. The crew that filmed Killers of the Flower Moon gave them, I think he said $2,000 or something to use the place, but not enough to do much.
Maybe you could. I was thinking about Mr. Peanut. You could set up an eHarmony profile.
Do it.
No, he's staying in the bin.
He's a rich man.
Disclaimer: he is not in the bin.
Some people say he's nuts.
Yeah, don't use the video option.
Well, he's hoping for restoration, Donna. They are on the historical registry. So it's just, I'm not kidding when I say it's really in the middle of nowhere.
Donna, he deserves something for all the work he's done.
Yeah, he's really worked
He's
hard.
really worked hard, and he speaks passionate about it, and he deserves. I don't know what, but you'd have thought, Skirt, they would have given him something more for filming the, the movie and that there. But well, the roof. I think the biggest problem is the roof.
Yeah,
It was nice to see. It was really, really good, like
unbelievable.
for the age of it.
So did everybody like the game? Because we can do it maybe for points next week. Now that you got the hang of it, and if you want to, we won't play the whole hour, but kind of split it up so that we have a little,
Yeah. I think it was fun.
Only playing if Tim's here.
yeah. You guys got to get on the same wavelength.
Yep.
You and Tim. Oh, good. Thanks, Amy. Oh, good. Thank you, Carol. Okay, we'll try it for a while. Thanks, Nick. If it starts to get tedious and we all get bored with it, then we'll stop. But we'll do it for a few weeks and see how it goes. Oh, good. Thanks, Jason. So I meant to wish Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers last Sunday. So I'm telling you now, Happy belated Mother's Day. And Dean will not be live Saturday night. He's going to go back to working on his older idea of the show. But don't forget, he made this super duper gazebo.
Yeah. Thank you.
You too could hire Dean out.
No, you cannot.
You don't want to fly out to New Hampshire and set something up for me.
I can refer you to a builder.
We'll work for you. It was cool to see the answers that were so exactly, because some people think differently, and some answer may be obvious to you, but not to somebody else. So thank you all for joining. Rachel, I'm so glad you came in tonight.
Yeah.
I'm glad it worked out.
Thank you, Scott and Steve, for coming in, and Dean, of course, my partner in crime. We'll see you all next week. Thank you, Carol. Thank you so much always for staying up late. I know it's late in Scotland, and I really you could come on sometime and play.
Please.
While Bruce and Bodie are sleeping. Thank you. Thanks, Donna. Thank you, Amy. I really appreciate it. All right. Good night, everybody. Thank you for joining.
Cheers, everybody.
Nice to see you again, Freddie.
Yes. Tim,
He'll be here next week.
I'll be here. You'll have me next week.
Okay, we'll be looking
Well,
for you.
Spurs are playing Man United in the final.